This morning I saw a suggestion that I see, fairly often in regard to politicians, like senators and representatives, and that's the idea that we should not pay them or we should pay them less. This particular suggestion is that politicians should get minimum wage, like senators and representatives, because they're supposed to be public servants. And I think this is a short-sighted idea. And there's one simple reason for it. If you don't pay senators and representatives a competitive wage, then the only people that are going to be able to run for office are people that can afford to take 2, 4, 6 years off of work in order to serve, which would mean pretty much anybody who's independently wealthy. Now, I get the pushback would be, well, they don't deserve more money because they do a poor job, which I'm not a fan of politicians. I really don't have any use for them. They might be nice people. I'm not commenting on that as far as the political, as a class, no. But, still, you want to pay people according to the job you want done, not according to the job they're doing. The idea is that if we don't like the politicians we have, we should at least endeavor to kick them out. And the problem is that when you don't pay people, then the only people that can work or those that can do the job are those that have enough money, which would mean rich people. So now, instead of a situation where it's very hard for non-wealthy people to, be elected to political office, now you've made it virtually impossible for them to even to try because they can't afford to take 2, 4, 6 years off of work with no pay. So you've just taken a bad situation, made it worse. How much worse? I don't know. But what I do know is I want at least people who, are not independently wealthy to have a chance to win. I understand that many of the people that we elect are going to be wealthy because they have the resources and also they have the success to. Wealth shows that you've been successful at something. Let's be clear. This isn't like I hate the rich at all. Not everybody who's qualified is rich and vice versa, obviously. But, it does show some level of accomplishment if you're able to make a lot of money, assuming it's not just, inherited wealth. But even if you have inherited wealth you did something with. It's just that I want to be able to give people that aren't independently wealthy a chance to win, and that can't happen if you're not paying them. I will say if they have a government shutdown, they can be just like the people that are affected by the shutdown. They don't get paid until the shutdown's over, then they get all their money back at once, just like that. Accountability, please.